Hey everybody, it's me, Angel Benton, and today is Lundi Gras, which is French for Fat Monday, because tomorrow is Mardi Gras. It's tomorrow, and I want you to know that work has run me ragged in terms of, I'm traveling. I don't know what day of the week it is. I don't know what city I'm in. I mean, I called the dentist and made an appointment. I could have swore it was Wednesday and it was Thursday, and I know the office is closed on Thursday. I felt so bad. You know, I didn't even realize until today that tomorrow was Mardi Gras. Now, when I worked in the call center, I had, a countdown. We were playing Mardi Gras music. We had beads. I mean, I went all out. It was great. I have not had the strength nor the desire to do that this year, and that is unfortunate. Um, yeah, but I'm gonna, I'll come up with something tomorrow. It's not gonna be the beads and king cake and Mardi Gras music that I normally bring, but I'll come up with something. Most of the people in my department are gonna be gone tomorrow anyway, so whatever. It's unfortunate. Um, so today we're doing another Sudsy recap, and this Sudsy recap is all about Vanderpump Rules. Now, on this episode, we met Stassi's grandmother. And Stassi basically told her grandma, "You're the reason why I have such good style, because you're my style icon. You're the reason, you're everything." And she was like, "I know." She was just this real sweet, cool lady, and it made me miss my own grandma. I miss my grandma a lot. You know, um, you should have seen her back in the day, man. She was fierce. She was real young when I was born. She was just incredible. And yeah. So and with this episode of the show and the General Hospital convention, which I really wish she would have made it for, because she would have loved that. I've just been thinking a lot about her, but I've definitely been missing her. But I've been thinking more about her before she moved back to Oklahoma. She used to live in California, and her and my grandfather. And, one day they sold their house and they left. Now, granted, I was grown, you know, but it was, I wasn't, I mean, there was a slight amount of abandonment issues that I was feeling, even though I had plenty of people here in California. Well, not here in Vegas, but in California, I had plenty of people, plenty of family in California. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I just felt like, I don't know. Because, unfortunately, we didn't get to see each other as much after that, because I would have had to drive across the country or come up with the money to go across the country. But we did make, she came to see me and I came to see her. And, that's basically how we did, is every other year we would alternate. So I've kind of stuck to that to visit my other family in Oklahoma. But any, why am I getting all deep, all in like therapy? Like, that's crazy. Okay, back to Vanderpump Rules. I'm sorry. I'm sure you really could care less about the inner workings of my family. Well, we're not going to talk too much about my family. We're going back into Vanderpump Rules. Okay, so Vanderpump Rules. So this is the last day of the joint bachelorette party. Who came up with that idea? I mean, I love that they both went to New Orleans. Don't get me wrong. I love that everybody went to New Orleans, because I love New Orleans, and I think that it's great. I want as many people in the world to go to New Orleans. I'd love to see the Housewives of Melbourne go to New Orleans. Sidebar. Let's talk about this real quick. The Real Housewives of Sydney just started in Australia. I don't know if the Real Housewives of Sydney will air here in the United States. Um, it looks pretty damn good, though. And not just that, but I found out that the Real Housewives of Cheshire are on season 5. We haven't even seen season 2 in the United States, which makes me think that we probably won't. And that is unfortunate. That really sucks. So I'm really pissed off about that, but whatever. I will find a way. I will find a way to watch those episodes. But okay, so anyways, so I would love to see, the Real Housewives of Melbourne go to New Orleans. Like, I would love to see more people go to New Orleans. It's great. However, at the same time, that was not the smartest thing. And here's the part that really annoys me. When everyone is drinking, first of all, everyone drinks a lot. Now, granted, listen, when you're in New Orleans, that's what you do. I understand that. That's fine. But and some people can handle their liquor. Remarkably enough, Jax and Brittany were fine. Ariana was actually fine. Sheena was fine. The ones who had Kristen was for the most part fine, but we'll talk about her in a second. The ones who had the real issue was Tom and Katie, fighting like crazy, and then Sandoval adding fuel to the fire. Now I hope someone lets him lick the spoon, because he sure was stirring that pot. I got that right this time. That's good. Yeah, he was totally, and it was a little bit surreal, because all the guys, well, like 4 of the guys were all in drag, like for the vast majority of the episode. And not just that, but the 2 Toms, they would not get out of drag. Like, Tom Schwartz just fell asleep in his makeup and in his dress, and then Tom Sandoval decided to leave the nails on. I mean, that, okay. Well, you know what? Good for him. Good for all of them. Wonderful. That's great. And what was funny is that Brittany, and Jax even mentioned this, is that Brittany's mother was concerned about Jax being gay, but like Tom and Tom kissed, and they were all wearing dress. I mean, like, Jax is probably the least gay out of all of them. So I just thought that was really, actually, it kind of irritates me, actually, now that I think about it. It's like, really, are you really going to be, I'm not going to think about that, because that's just annoying, and she probably feels bad, or whatever, and that's fine. She's learned a valuable lesson about reality television, when you're real on reality television, which all the people on this show are. So I give them all credit for that. But when, there are repercussions, unfortunately. So, we'll see what happens. She raised a good daughter in Brittany. I love me some Brittany. You know what? And this is kind of funny, but I love the relationship between Jax and Brittany. Sometimes, yeah, Jax can take things a little too far, but he always apologizes. He's like, yeah, I didn't mean that. I'm sorry. Or she won't even, it won't even register with her. She'll be like, I just want to smack you upside the head, or something like that. I mean, like, it's really cute. They're really cute together, actually. I really enjoy them. Okay, so Kristen, let's talk about Crazy Kristen. I love Kristen, and actually, Crazy Kristen hasn't come out. I mean, a little bit of Belligerent Kristen came out, but Crazy Kristen hasn't even come out. But she let Tom Sandoval have it tonight, because Tom was talking to Carter, her current boyfriend, about the things that she did when she was with him, and she was like, dude, that was the past, and he knows everything. He knows more than you do. Now, when she said that, I was like, ooh, I want to know what Tom Sandoval doesn't know, right? Because didn't you, as a viewer, right? And she was like, why do you feel the need to go to my boyfriend and cause problems and trouble and make trouble? Back the fuck up, right? And he was like, you know what? I'm sorry. Well, good for you, Kristen, for speaking your mind and standing up. I think that's great. It is what it is. I need to stop saying that. Okay. So anyways, I just want to say to everybody out there, happy Mardi Gras. Laissez les bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll. Thanks for logging on to the Sudsy recap. I do appreciate it. Tomorrow I'll be doing Bold and Beautiful, but that'll probably be my last one for a week. Oh my God, the new cast of Dancing with the Stars. I cannot wait. Dancing for Relevancy. I can't wait to bring that up. I can't wait to start talking about that, because it's time. I'm going through withdrawals. I need that show. I love that show. Okay. Anyways, thank you so much for logging on. I do appreciate it. You can follow me on Twitter at Angel Benton. You can hashtag Pump Rules to talk Vanderpump Rules. You can also hashtag Bold and the Beautiful to talk Bold and Beautiful with me as well, because that's what I'm going to be talking about tomorrow. All right. Have a wonderful evening. Happy Mardi Gras. Peace out. Wubba, wubba, wubba.